Charlie.
Cheers, nice dress.
Now, I think I'm right in saying the closure of Ratcliffe-on-Soar Power Station in Nottinghamshire, well, it was pretty historic, really, wasn't it? It was, of course, the UK's last coal-fired power station. And as the day of closure came closer, well, a local artist was given pretty rare access to draw and paint inside the site. Now, his work documents the final days of the UK's reliance on coal, and he's been speaking to Owen Shipton.
The steam billowing from Ratcliffe-on-Soar Power Station was as iconic as the structure itself. Now it's stopped.
They're only half the story. I mean, the dramatic thing about the cooling towers is the clouds and stuff it produces. It's like an old ship that's been taken into the breaker's yard. I think it needs to go. You know, we need to move on and do other things with it. But at the same time, not forget what it represented.
Unit 4 shutting down.
The site closed in September, the UK's last coal-fired power station.
Right, boys, that's the end of coal in the UK for electricity.
The towers will eventually be demolished. In the power station's final months, Roy Young saw the closure close up. As resident artist, he explored the area, sketching and painting the tiny details of the massive site.
When I first started, people said, "How are you painting this? It's just grey." And I was saying, yeah, but look at the different colours of grey. You know, there are warm greys and cool greys, and there's a lot of, you know, play of light on these surfaces which give you a sort of tone and texture that as an artist I found really exciting. My children, when they were younger, called it the Cloud Factory, and I've discovered that many people's children actually call it the Cloud Factory. And so as an outsider, it was really the presence that it had in the landscape. People were very proud of the contribution that it made, and you did feel that cohesion and spirit in the place. People were very friendly and very supportive of me going in there.
Roy sketched dozens of scenes. The paintings are now on display at his home near the power station, where other locals will be invited to see them.
So this is where we plan to have the pop-up exhibition. A lot of the people living around here were very interested in what I was doing.
Half of the paintings have already sold, 2 of them to Uniper, who ran the power station. Others to people for whom the towers became part of their lives.
I think people in the East Midlands want to preserve and emphasise what's characteristic and special about the place, and I think the power stations along the Trent are part of that.
The power station's closed, but Roy's work hasn't stopped. He still has more sketches to turn into paintings, capturing the end of an era for the East Midlands. Owen Shipton, BBC East Midlands Today, Nottinghamshire.
What beautiful paintings, and you can read more about the artist Roy Young online, and you can find his story, and of course plenty of others too, on the BBC News website and app. And also on apps and everything.